Narcissistic individuals feel entitled to do whatever they please, and they're not interested in how their behaviour affects those around them. They simply lack the empathy to care. However, they are very interested in keeping up appearances, in keeping up the facade, the illusion that they are selling to those around them. They often fear judgment. Therefore, if anyone dares to try and speak out about a narcissist, the narcissist has usually got in there with their smear campaign first, where they usually play the victim or the hero and make you look like the problem. Yet they will still say several different phrases to try and silence you. Any phrases you heard, please do add those into the comments for people reading through. Now, one of the first of these is they can simply just turn around and claim, "No one will believe you." And when this is said, especially to young children, or said on repeat, it makes people feel isolated and powerless, convincing you that speaking out is pointless because no one's going to believe you anyway. This sort of behaviour doesn't exist to this extent, so who's going to believe you? And it leaves people fearful of speaking out, not recognising that unfortunately many people will believe you and know exactly what it's like to go through it. A narcissist can turn around and claim that you're just being dramatic or you're overreacting to make it appear as though there's something wrong with your reactions rather than their actions are in the wrong. They look to dismiss your concerns as overreactions, to undermine your confidence, to undermine your perceptions, to get you to doubt and question yourself to the point where you think that no one's going to believe you. They can turn around and say, "Why do you have to ruin everything?" Or you're just going to ruin everything. You're spoiling everything. Narcissists look to silence you by trying to guilt trip you, by trying to make out that you're the one that's causing the issues, implying that if you speak out, it's going to have devastating consequences for everyone involved, and that's your fault for speaking out and not their fault because of their toxic behaviour. They can turn around and claim that, well, everyone knows you're the problem, usually because they've already smeared your name to everyone, or they've isolated you from people, so you no longer know who you've got to turn to, or you've become that riddled with anxiety and depression. You're isolated from support. You daren't speak out. With a narcissist telling you that everyone thinks that you're the problem, it gaslights your reality into believing that you're to blame for everything that goes wrong, making you doubt your own credibility and fearing the judgment from others. They can simply turn around and say, "You'll regret this, I'll make you regret this," or "I'll make your life miserable if you dare to say anything to anyone," putting the fear into you. The direct threat instills the fear enough to discourage you from daring to speak out about the narcissist's toxic behaviour. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. If you don't speak out, they're going to continue their toxic behaviour. If you do speak out, you fear that things are going to get far worse and that no one's going to believe you, everyone's going to think that you're the problem, so it might be easier just to shut up and put up. A narcissist can turn around and just claim that you misunderstood me. They want you to believe that what happened is just a misunderstanding on your part, that you're the one with the issue, not them. It's another subtle form of gaslighting, making you question your interpretation of events. It causes that hesitation within you. It causes that self-doubt within you. They can turn around and claim, "We don't need to involve anyone else." They can add some sort of threat onto this, such as, well, if you involve them, then some form of services will be involved and that will negatively impact any children that you have. Anything that's going to cause an issue for your loved ones, not just you. They can frame it as an attempt that it's best if you just handle things between yourselves privately, which for a narcissist, that's definitely the best move, because then their behaviour can't be called into question. It's a statement that's meant to isolate you and prevent you from getting any form of outside help, outside validation, outside support, to prevent you from daring to speak out against the narcissist, because the narcissist is hell-bent on not losing control over you. And they say these things so convincingly well that it's so effortless to buy into their lies and question yourself and put up with their toxic behaviour for way longer than you ever should have. Recognising these manipulative phrases can help you maintain the correct perspective and find the courage to speak out despite the narcissist's attempts to try and silence you. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers and your continued support with the channel. It's greatly appreciated. If you are new to the channel, I'm Elizabeth Shaw. This channel is all about narcissistic behaviour to give you more understanding of the people you might be dealing with within your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot go no contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you understand and overcome narcissistic and emotional abuse. If you do find the information helpful on this channel, please do subscribe. If you are looking for further help and support in understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, I do have several online guides available, and those teachable links are in the video description. I do also have a few limited one-to-one slots available. If you're looking for a licensed therapist to speak to, I have partnered with BetterHelp, and their sponsored link is in the video description. I do also have several books out on Amazon: How to Create Boundaries around those who have no respect for your boundaries. The new book, which is the novel of Behind the Mask, The Rise of a Narcissist. 15 Rules to Deal with Narcissistic People, How to Stay Sane and Break the Chain. A Narcissist Handbook, The Ultimate Guide to Understanding and Overcoming Narcissistic and Emotional Abuse. And Healing from Narcissistic Abuse, a guided journal for empowerment and recovery, or recovery and empowerment, which is less reading and more journaling. If anyone is interested in any of those books, please go and take a look at those on Amazon. Go out there and create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.